2026 for our routine weekly briefing for Central North Carolina, which covers today through Wednesday, March 25th. Here is our upcoming weather pattern for Central North Carolina. So today is sunny with some slightly below average temperatures, dry weather expected today. Friday, we'll still have that high pressure over the region with quiet weather. Temperatures will be moderating about 5 to 10 degrees above normal, so we'll see that warm up to begin. And then Saturday, a cold front across the Ohio Valley will try and sag south. There's a really low chance of some light showers, mainly across the northern Piedmont and northern coastal plain. About 30% chance. Otherwise, everywhere will be pretty dry. And then that will move east offshore. And then Sunday will be warm, sunny, temperatures about 20 degrees above normal with highs in the low to mid 80s. Gorgeous Sunday. And then Monday, another cold front will move through the region with a chance of isolated to strong storms in the generally afternoon and evening. Some models are showing difference in timings of the frontal passage, so it's a little bit too far for exact timing, but generally the frontal passage will come through, and ahead of the front we'll see some storms, very, very isolated storms. Some could be some possibly strong. And then over the weekend, we'll have those beautiful temperatures, but warm temperatures. But Saturday, we do see a little increase, bump up in minor heat risk, primarily affecting individuals who are extremely sensitive to heat and don't have adequate cooling or hydration. And then again, on the right side, you can see Sunday. For March 22nd, you'll see that yellow expand across of much central North Carolina for, again, just minor heat risk. And it tells us how unusual the heat is and with any potential heat impacts. So remember I said on Sunday, temperatures will be in the low to mid 80s. That's about 20 degrees above average. So that's why we kind of see this minor heat risk on Sunday and then creeping in on Saturday. Here is our precipitation forecast. So as you can see, today, nothing. Friday, nothing. Saturday, very isolated, showery. Most likely nothing, maybe a trace, if that. And then Sunday and then Monday, you can see that cold front is very limited moisture, but it may get some moisture along the East Coast, maybe US 1 East as it gets that moisture from the Atlantic. We could see those very isolated storms across the area. With our excessive rainfall outlook, so no threat for excessive rainfall or flash flooding, and no severe thunderstorm potential at this time. Here is our North Carolina drought update for March 17th. As you can see, this week's rainfall led to localized improvements from D2 to D1 moderate in the foothills, northwest Piedmont and eastern Piedmont, but generally we're expecting this to be stagnant across the area. So still in generally a D1 to D2 across central NC. Here's our 8 to 14 day temperature and precipitation outlook, courtesy of the Climate Prediction Center. The big view is you'll see likely above average temperatures way out west, and then slightly favoring, leaning above normal temperatures across North Carolina. And our temperatures are about this time of year. Our highs are usually in the mid to upper 60s, generally reaching 70 in the south, with lows in the low to mid 40s. And then for the 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook from March 26th to April 1st, we're just slightly or leaning slightly favoring below normal for rainfall, so looking pretty dry. And here's our experimental graphical hazardous weather outlook. As you can see, very quiet today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, we do have that risk for some storms, so lightning is highlighted, and then fire weather as the front moves across the area, dries things out, becomes pretty gusty across the region. Here is the summary. So again, starting slightly cool and sunny today. Temperatures will climb steadily to peak on Sunday, reaching low mid to 80s, about 20 degrees above normal, and then cooling down again early to midweek next week after that front moves across the area Monday, and then isolated to severe storms are possible Monday, so a little far out, but I expect a very, very isolated 1 to 2 storms, could become severe. And while moisture return may be limited, that frontal passage could produce gusty winds behind the front and heavy downpours if that does get enough moisture. That covers pretty much our weather briefing for today. If you